All right, welcome back to another video, guys. Devin Trader here. I want to talk about, is the crypto correction finally here? I know a lot of guys right now has been booming with the crypto market, buying and selling and this and that because of fear of missing out. I try to tell anybody who's new to the market that right now, don't look to buy anything right now. You have to wait for that correction, which I believe is going to happen very, very soon. Now, looking at the market as far as the crypto market, looking at Bitcoin, we went to an all-time high around 109,000 or so per token. And ever since then, everybody has been waiting for price action to pull all the way back down. Because usually any given time in any period market, ever you have an impulse in the market, price action always have to recorrect itself. Whether going up or down, it always have to have some kind of pullback to recorrect itself. Now, looking at Bitcoin for a long time now, as you can see, I have been buying this every single time I have my price action patterns. Now, the key pattern I look for all the time is an evening star pattern. And I use this pattern across every single market, whether it be stocks, crypto, Forex. I pretty much trade it all the time. It's a very reliable pattern. Now, see when price action broke above here, it pulled back. You see, I have my morning star marked off right here. I got into another buy, as in I reinvested more into Bitcoin. And ever since then, Bitcoin had been going sky high. Now, right here, we had a previous level of resistance around 61,000 per token. When that level got broken, pulled back, I knew Bitcoin gonna go even further to the atmosphere, right? And right now, we are still crazy high in price. But the key thing we want to talk about, is it going to correct? Is it going to pull back down? If so, how far is it going to do so? Now, using price action, this is very, very easy to analyze. Now, right here is a monthly, but look at we come down to the weekly and then to the daily. Right now, we're going to do a top to bottom analysis. And as you can see on this weekly time frame, we have this possible evening star pattern that's going to form right here. If this last bar ends off that way, I am going to declare that an evening star pattern or bearish engulfing, pretty much whatever kind of pattern you're looking at right there. The main thing I look for, though, is evening stars and morning stars. So seeing this right here being a big evening star on the weekly, that will give me key insight that price action on Bitcoin is going to fall down for the overall, right? Now, from the weekly, I can go down to my daily to see a little bit more and break down more, right? And as you can see on Bitcoin, we got the way right here. As you can see on Bitcoin, we had this kind of small little uptrend. And the key thing I've been waiting for is to see this small uptrend get broken. Like I said, right? Any given time after a period, you have an impulse in the market and price action going sky high, up or down. It always have to be some kind of correction sooner or later, and you wait for that shift or that tide to move into the market. Now, right here, we can see that, right? Impulse, correction. We had a morning star here, another impulse, another correction, another morning star pattern, right? And another impulse into the market. Now, recently, we had an evening star right here. When I saw this, I knew it was going to come down at least back to this trend line. Now, the key thing, like I said, will this trend line be broken? Now, because this trend line right here is broken and now below this level that is a breakout, we can then wait for a pullback to happen. Once that happens, right, it comes here, rejects this level with a bearish engulf and an evening star, anything to show bearish rejection at that level. And that's going to be the way we know it's going to come back to the downside. Now, this right here could also be a false breakout. Now, it's easy to identify false breakouts into the market. We can see that it's because it's below this level that is a breakout below that trend line. But if it does push back above this level, pull back here, we know Bitcoin can keep on going up even further. But just like Bitcoin, pretty much every other part of the crypto market is all coming into that corrective state. Looking at XRP right here, we can see this right here is a possible triple top reversal pattern. Now, seeing this here, right? We have one peak, we have the second one, and we have the third one, and we can see how price action has been in this range back and forth, right? Back and forth. Anytime we have a range in the market, because some guys, it can be confusing or feel like the market is going sideways or stagnant, whatever it may be. But anytime I see a range in the market, I always get excited because once it breaks below or above the level, you kind of get that key insight of which direction is going to go as a whole. So from here, if it does fall below this level and close below that level, that would be the breakout below the neckline. And then we see a pullback to the same exact level. If it showed that rejection, the same exact what we saw on Bitcoin, look for that rejection and then go all the way to the downside. And that's going to be our corrective state, right? Or it could still respect this level, right? Come back up here, break out of that range or above that range, pull back here, and that's going all the way to the top side. I mean, it really is just that simple. But right now on the crypto market, we do see this morning that everything is pulling back, everything is falling down. I mean, Ethereum is crashing, Bitcoin is falling down. I mean, everything, as you can see, is going back to the downside. Now, right here, it's all about a matter of time. It's like, it's going to keep on falling to the downside. Is it going to fall for a brief moment and skyrocket back up? We just don't know, right? But a correction in the market is pretty much what everybody has been expecting, myself and pretty much the whole market altogether. So a correction is not a bad thing. You can still sell Bitcoin. You can still sell Ethereum, Doge, and all these certain things on different platforms, whatever you may trade on. We can still make money as it is going down. Don't just always think you got to buy something and it has to go up. It really all comes down to your own personal strategy. Are you looking for long-term investment, like trying to buy Bitcoin for retirement plan and buying it every so often, or you day trading or swing trading, trying to make profit here and there? It's all about your strategy. But even though it is correcting into the market, you can still make a crazy amount of money on this downward motion. So the same thing I'm looking for, right? That breakout, pull back to this level, right? Have that rejection. I'm gonna look for a sell and ride it to the downside. Because even when you're looking at it from the monthly standpoint, right? The mind objective on crypto, I always go to the monthly and weekly because crypto is kind of a long-term thing, right? So even on here, we can see just how long it's been going up, right? From here all the way to the top side. Now a correction could come all the way back down, right? At least to around 60,000 or even lower per token, at least to come right back to the trend line. So if it does continue to fall down, I'm gonna look to go short in the market to sell Bitcoin as well as other cryptocurrency tokens. But it's pretty much whatever you want to do. If it does correct itself, pull back, whatever, you can look for more buy entries or hold on longer or ride it to the downside and keep on making profit. But right now, a correction is definite in the motion, right? We can definitely see a lot of downward motion. It's all a matter of time of how long it's going to last. But hey, it's Devin Trader here. I'll see you next time, guys, right? Have a good morning.